guys, and welcome to another video from the Keto Bros. Adam, are you kidding me, man? Put the phone away.
No,
we're doing a video here.
There's a Q&A.
Oh, you got the questions on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm so old.
Sorry, man.
Gosh. Anyways, guys, we're going to answer some of the questions that you have been wondering. Some of the things that have been keeping you up at night have been, making you wonder. We're gonna take care of those questions for you.
Where did you get these questions from? How did they ask?
I just posted on Instagram, just put up an open questionnaire and let people ask away to us. So we're gonna cover a lot of different topics here, and we're just gonna go one by one and see where it takes us. So, number one, Brandon, I'll shoot this one at you. My husband's job is extremely physical. He doesn't want to lose weight, just build muscle. Which macro should he focus on?
Well, with the ketogenic diet, you want to focus on the fat first and foremost to make sure that you're getting enough fat so that you're getting enough energy to sustain all of the activity that you're going to be doing. And if you focus on the fat, then most of the time the protein is going to fall into place because you're going to be choosing fatty meats that have a higher fat content than protein content. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing that you're going to want to focus on, I would say, up there with the fat content is your total carbs and keeping those below 50, because if you start going above that, then that's going to start affecting the state of ketosis that you're in.
So fat is the most important.
Fat
macro.
is number one. You want to make sure you're getting enough fat in. That's what you want your focus to be.
All right. Question answered. Question number two. I'm on keto and I work out fasted in the morning. At times I feel weak. Any advice? Well, for me, I transitioned into fasted training after a year of doing keto. So I allowed my body to get fat adapted to the point where I was fasting regularly without really even trying. So it might be a case that you're not fat adapted as well to be able to work out fasted. Some people just can't work out fasted. They need something and they have to eat something. So that could be your problem too. Like, it might not just be that you're not fat adapted enough. It might be that your body doesn't perform well in a fasted state. Brandon and I, we both love working out fasted. We enjoy it. We feel energized. We feel like we get better workouts.
Now, one thing I have noticed, I don't know if you notice the same thing, but along my ketogenic journey, I noticed that my results, my fat adaptation, and seeing how my body responded would get better and better. But there were periods in the beginning where I would feel really good, and then I might get some of those keto flu symptoms kind of flare up every now and then until my body just continued to adapt more and more. It seemed like the longer you are on the ketogenic diet, the better it gets.
Yeah, that's a good point. So those are the things to think about when doing fasted training. And also, you can't go wrong if you're working out fasted. You can't go wrong with black coffee. That's a great way to
get some caffeine in there.
Caffeine and to suppress your appetite if you feel kind of hungry.
Mm-hmm. If you don't have time to just sit there and drink a hot coffee, then you can go and get a caffeine pill from a lot of the supplement companies, and you can pop that in real quick. Most of them come in about 200 milligrams, and it'll take care of that.
All right, number three. Third question. So I have some protein with leucine in it. I heard you weren't supposed to have it while on keto.
Leucine?
Leucine with protein. I guess he's saying that he has both mixed.
Okay.
And he's heard that you're not supposed to have protein with leucine in it. I guess he's mainly focusing on leucine.
So with the leucine and protein, obviously you want to keep the protein moderate because fat, like we answered before, needs to be the main macronutrient that you're focusing on. Leucine, however, will spike your insulin. So if your main goal is to lose body fat, I would say if you're over 30 pounds, if you have like more than 20 or 30 pounds to lose,
I'd say over 20, yeah.
Then you really want to stay away from leucine because it will spike your insulin.
You don't want to do it.
But if
you're
already
ripped, like you.
Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that, buddy.
You're a big inspiration.
If you're already lean, you're at your maintenance weight, and your main focus is building muscle, then leucine is incredible for building muscle.
Yeah, I've been taking leucine for the past like 3 months after training. Before or after training, because it is like really bad tasting, so you want to mix it
Really
in with
bitter.
Yeah, it's really bitter. So,
But the results are worth it.
but yeah, it helps you recover mostly, and that's a key in building muscles. You build muscle while you're recovering. You don't build it when you're in the gym breaking it down. So,
Right.
yeah, leucine on keto is perfectly fine. All right, I'm gonna answer the next question here. Should you pair keto with intermittent fasting every day? Should you pair keto with intermittent fasting every day?
You can.
You can. You definitely can. If you're doing shorter fasts, let's say 14 to 16 hours, that's a very easy way to fast every day. But if you're doing long-term fasting, say anything over 16 hours, 18, or doing one meal a day, I think you should do it on non-consecutive days and at most 3 to 4 days a week.
Yeah, I would say if you're not experiencing anything negative, then there's really not a problem with
Right.
doing it every day. But if you're finding that it's difficult for you, or you maybe not necessarily don't want to do it every day, want to just keep mixing it up and get the benefits in there, then having more of a moderate approach like that is really
So it's a
preferable.
little. I think it's daunting for people to think like they have to fast that long every day.
Yeah.
Because people like, we're foodies. We love food.
Oh yeah.
We're fat boys at heart.
Yep.
We used to be fat
We
boys.
each have inner fat kids.
Yeah, and they're still running rampant to this day, but we keep them in check, don't we?
Absolutely.
And fasting
Yes.
is a good way for us to keep those fat boys in check because, this is a good little rabbit trail to go down, but you can eat more in that smaller window.
Mhm.
If you fast longer,
Oh yeah.
it is actually utilized better. The nutrients that you give your body is that like sopped up like a piece of bread and soup. Just blows right
Now,
up.
when I did that strict 30 days of keto, where I did intermittent fast every day, and I was carrying it most days.
Post vacation cut.
Yes, my post vacation.
It got you on the map. That got
Yes.
you a lot of momentum on
Yeah.
Insta.
So on that, I was typically going
beautiful.
18 hours or longer of intermittent fasting on a daily basis, and following a strict keto diet every day. That was when I saw the most incredible results that I have ever seen in applying these different tools.
It was beautiful to see, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. It was a great thing to witness. All right, what is this? Number 4, number 5?
Sure.
I can't keep track. I'll answer the tank top question. How many times a week do you wear your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle tank top? I'd say at least once a week, if not more.
As often as Jenny Beth washes it for you?
Yeah. It's one of those things that I've had it for the last couple years, and it fits me good and makes me feel good. So you want to sprinkle it in every now and then for the workouts. All right, favorite keto supplement.
Oh,
That's a good one from the Strong Sisters.
all right.
Yeah.
So for me, hands down is going to be American Metabolic's keto meal.
Hands down.
and,
Keto meal.
and the number one flavor that I love of theirs is the vanilla cake flavor.
Vanilla cake, yeah.
And there's
that's
just
one
so
of my
many things. Like what I love about it is there's so many things that you can do with it. I mean, you can have it in the shake. You can have it as a keto coffee and blend it up with a hot coffee, and it's awesome. Third is you can have it whipped up with heavy whipping cream as a pudding. I got a little tongue tied there. I'm sorry.
Whipped up with heavy whipping cream.
Yes, that was hard.
Whipped up with heavy whipping
That's
cream.
hard. So then you can also take that pudding, if you don't want it as a pudding and you want to mix it up and turn it into an ice cream, 45 minutes in the fridge and it's an ice cream, a keto ice cream.
You golden.
I'm really getting excited about this. I really like it. a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. My favorite keto supplement would probably have to be the MCT oil powder by Perfect Keto.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's really good.
good. Salted caramel.
Salted caramel is my favorite, but the non-flavored ones are good too. It mixes really well in your coffee for bulletproof coffee. And if you're like me, I can't take the what's the word I'm looking for? What I'm trying to is the concentrated MCT oil. It's very
okay,
concentrated in
yeah.
the oil,
Yeah.
and that seems to wreak havoc with the bowels and stuff. So the stomach, you don't want to get in
That's a
that.
little too much there, buddy.
TMI.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Okay, well, they heard it. So You're getting to know the keto bros.
Little
and
personal.
That's personal.
Up close and personal.
But it's real. It
is
really
real.
happens.
It
We're
is
real. Okay, so that's my favorite. Perfect Keto's MCT oil power. Now the last question we'll go on here is keto forever? Question mark? Question mark?
That's kind of interesting timing.
Question mark? 3 of them. That means they're really wondering.
They really want to know. Absolutely, I would say that both of us are keto for life, but we are going off on a little bit of a little trail.
Guys, yeah, we want to do keto for a long time. We can see it being a lifestyle. Obviously, we've been doing it for over 2 years, but we're starting keto.
We're starting keto.
No.
We are starting carnivore.
We're starting carnivore tomorrow.
Yes,
Monday.
Tomorrow, and you can actually follow both of our experiences as we follow the carnivore diet by the day on our Instagrams, which you can find in the description below.
Yep, carnivore is something that we wanted to try for a while, and there's been more and more people seeing such great results with it, especially people who are insulin resistant like we are.
Carb sensitive.
And, you know, carnivore 0 carb, so we've never gone 0 carb.
And that's the thing, we're still capitalizing on the same benefits that keto provides, just taking it to the next level, kind of like intermittent fasting does.
It's like a step.
Right. Like, you know, keto works hand in hand with intermittent fasting. Well, keto is just a subset, or carnivore is just a subset of keto.
Yeah, it's just,
you know, it's taking it to the next
level.
level.
Kind of moving on to the next level in a game, if you will.
Right. You're still suppressing insulin.
Insulin low.
Yep.
But protein high. How does that work?
Well, you really don't need to worry about, as long as you're picking the high fat foods, high fat meats.
Draping things in butter, if you will.
Yes.
Bacon.
Oh yeah, Kerrygold.
Kerrygold in by the spoon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, carnivore for the next 3 months. We're not doing it for short term. We're going for a long-term cut.
Yep, and seeing how our bodies respond to that, taking it to that next level.
So follow us on our Instagrams because we're going to
We'll also be updating on YouTube as well.
Yeah, that's true.
How our experience is going. We're going to be taking before photos, after photos, progress photos, and let you guys know our experience.
A lot of photos.
A lot of photos.
We're not self-absorbed at all.
No.
We're just trying to show everybody what happens when you do this style of strict diet.
I'm very excited about it.
We're very excited. Also, one more. I want to answer one more. Aaron, behind the camera, he wants to know, who is the best Spider-Man? Tobey Maguire. I'm trying to find this question. Who is the best Spider-Man? Tobey, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland, and why? Now, you're old.
I am.
So, you probably don't know any of the new Spider-Man.
No, I was gonna... All I was going to say was the only one I know is Tobey.
That's your Spider-Man.
That's my Spider-Man.
From your teenage days.
Yeah.
And funny enough, he's my Spider-Man too. He's the Spider-Man for all of us.
I would say my why is because that's the only one I know.
Now, I'll get into the weeds here a bit and tell you, I did enjoy Andrew Garfield's representation of Spider-Man. I thought he had a good take. He had some humor. It was a more darker take on it, kind of a copycat of the Dark Knight trilogy. But I kind of liked what they did there. Tom Holland, although good and perfectly fine being Peter Parker and Spider-Man, there's a sense that I get that he doesn't get the consequences that he should have gotten in Spider-Man Homecoming. There's certain things. He goes on a yacht, or it's not a yacht, it's like a huge ship of some kind. I haven't seen it in a long time. But the ship, like, destroys, gets, like, blown up or something. And to tell you the truth, I haven't watched it since because I wasn't really that pleased with the whole outcome of it. But nothing happens. He doesn't feel any, like, he kind of feels sad, I think, right, Aaron? Like, he kind of feels sad about the ship, like, how...
No, Tony takes his suit away.
That's his consequence.
Yeah, but then he gets it back later. It's like, oh, everything's okay.
Yeah, we need to do a Spider-Man review.
If anybody wants a movie review, just comment
Why don't you come in here and show the people your... I'd be down to breaking down the movie reviews and stuff with you because we've done that ever since we were kids.
Every time when Glass came out, we broke down Glass together. We didn't make a video, but hey, if you like the movie Glass, if you like M. Night Shyamalan, we can go back to some of his older movies.
Love M. Night Shyamalan.
Bring Signs
Brandon,
back.
that's from your time too.
It is.
But yeah, I think if you have an idea of a review you'd like us to do, comment below a movie and we'll do a review on it if they're interested in that. But hands down, all of us, Tobey Maguire. He's our Spider-Man.
He is. He's the best Peter Parker, and he's a Spider-Man that there's scenes of him just saving people. He cares about people. You know, his life's hard, and he's a good Spider-Man.
And it's
overall.
just the most realistic take on Spider-Man that gives you that sense of he is a nerd, you know, he is somebody that is bullied a ton.
His life is just awful.
I feel like the other Spider-Mans wouldn't be bullied in real life. Tom Holland wouldn't be bullied, and definitely Andrew Garfield wouldn't be bullied. They're cool.
They're really cool.
Tobey Maguire, I would bully him. I mean, maybe not me. I got bullied growing up because I was fat, but that's for a different reason. I wouldn't bully any. I'm not bullying anybody.
I identify with Tobey because he wore glasses, and when I watched the movie, I wore glasses, and I was like, well, I could be just like Spider-Man. I saw a lot of similarities. Maybe we need to save this for a whole different video. I don't even know, because there's a lot.
I feel like we could really dive into it.
Maybe some of this will get cut out. This is going on for a while.
So guys, we are the Keto Bros.
We're here to flex. Do a little flex.
Inform,
motivate, inspire you to be the best version of yourself. If you guys like the video, please comment below and like the video. You can actually tap that like button. Share would be helpful.
subscribe.
And we'll do another Q&A video if that's something that you guys enjoy, asking us different questions on topics. It can be anything, movies, our favorite foods, you know, anything, absolutely anything. So
You don't have to wait till we ask for your questions. Just follow us on Instagram, shoot us a message.
yeah, and we'll keep doing this if you guys like it. Take care, guys. We'll see you on the next video.